They say when the sun begins to hide and the sky turns to burning orange, a color too deep and bruised to be beautiful, don't look behind you. Because that is the precise moment when Ojuju begins to hunt. Night Tales of Africa. Whispers carried through the night. In a quiet village near the edge of a thick whispering forest, a place known as Oluwe, there lived a boy named Chike. He was brave, yes, but he was also terribly stubborn, too brave for his own good. His favorite pastime was challenging the boundaries set by the shadows and the wisdom of his elders. Every evening, as the sky began its slow surrender to darkness, the elders would gather beneath the sacred baobab tree. Chike's grandmother, Mama Neka, her eyes sharp with ancient knowledge, always gave the final, gravelly warning. When the drums stop echoing, when the last gusset dies by the stream, and the evening breeze goes silent, heavy with the scent of dew, go inside. Close your doors. Ojuju walks. They spoke of Ojuju as a primal hunter, a form of ancient darkness that preys on curiosity and disobedience. But Chike, at his 13 years, simply laughed. He thought the stories were woven only to scare children into early slumber. He ignored the fear that gripped the other boys, and he trusted the night too much. The fateful evening began with an oppressive humidity that refused to break. Chike stayed out late, lured deeper into the quiet bush, chasing the erratic, beautiful sparkle of fireflies near the moss-covered roots of the old Iroko tree. The tree everyone in the village avoided after sundown. He was focused entirely on capturing one bright insect when the change occurred. It wasn't loud. It was the absolute lack of sound. The chorus of night birds instantly stopped. The air, already warm, turned piercingly cold. The constant humming drone of the forest insects fell completely silent. Chike felt his laughter dry up in his throat. This was not safety. This was a predatory stillness. Then he heard it. Footsteps behind him. Not a rustle of leaves, but a heavy, slow compression of the earth itself. They were intentional, spaced too far apart for any man. He froze, his breath catching painfully. His heart hammered a frantic internal rhythm. He swallowed hard, the sound loud in the silence, and whispered in the local pidgin. "Who they there? Who's there?" No answer came, just breathing. It was a slow, deep inhalation that sounded wet and ragged, like tearing damp cloth. And it was right behind his ear. He could feel the cold, still air of the exhale on his neck. Mama Neka's unforgettable warning screamed in his mind. If you hear Ojuju breathe, do not look into its eyes. His instincts demanded flight, but his fatal curiosity held him fast. He had to see. With an agonizing slowness, he began to turn, his head inching around. He saw the edge of the shadow first, a mass of darkness that seemed to absorb the moonlight. Then he faced it. It was impossibly tall, easily 3 times his height, yet it cast no discernible shadow of its own. Its skin was matte black like pitch. Its head was dominated by a wide, sharp-toothed grin that stretched impossibly far. Its eyes were 2 deep holes glowing with a faint, dying ember light, watching him. Ojuju shifted, the movement silent, and a resonant vibration filled the air. "Why are you still outside, little boy? The night is not for children who forget their mother's words." Chike was paralyzed. His body was trapped by the crushing weight of terror. Ojuju raised its hand, long, skeletal and bony, ending in claws of polished obsidian. It reached slowly, deliberately towards Chike's face. Then, a sudden, blinding flash of light. Bam! His father, Papa Emeka, burst from the thick bush with a massive iron lantern in his hand. The light was a physical force, a searing blade slicing through the suffocating dark. Ojuju stopped. It hissed, a dry, horrible sound like cracking bones, and instantly dissolved, vanishing into the deep shadows of the Iroko roots. The cold lifted, the heavy air broke. Papa Emeka grabbed Chike by the arm with a terrifying vice-like grip and began pulling him towards the village. Never again, Chike. When dusk comes, you run home because Ojuju only haunts the stubborn. Chike spent a week recovering, shaken and ill. He never told anyone exactly what he saw, only that the silence was worse than the monster. Some say Chike was merely marked. Some say Ojuju waits patiently for its next chance. But one thing remains a terrifying truth etched into the very stones of Oluwe. When the day dies and the night awakens, do not be outside, because Ojuju still walks among the silent trees and he never forgets a face. Respect the warnings of those who know the night better than you. Their knowledge is the only lantern in the dark. If you want more chilling, authentic mysteries from the heart of Africa, if you want to know what else walks when the moon is high, subscribe to Night Tales of Africa right now. Give this video a thumbs up to help us keep the lanterns lit, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next journey into the dark. And tell me in the comments, what is the creature you were told to fear most as a child?